Hey, what's up? It's Tye from Otto and Feed the Beast, and you're watching Loudwire. I first started gaining interest in picking up the bass when I was about 7 years old. I had tried playing guitar previously, and I realized that wasn't really so much my thing. I was more interested in kind of laying it down with the drummer in the back while the guitar was soloing and noodling around. At first I thought that all solos were hard to play on the guitar. So I'm like, yeah, I just want to play the simpler instrument. And I thought bass was like the simpler instrument at the time, but it might be simpler with four strings. Really, it's, I think, just as complicated. So really I was just I kind of just got myself into a whole new world there. So, yeah, and then seeing, basses around the house, maybe you want to pick one up. And I remember when I first heard Violent and Funky by Infectious Grooves, that bass intro, it just like made me want to pick up a bass guitar. So obviously starting out on the bass, I couldn't jump straight to that, I was like super like impressed by like the fast playing and all that. I was like, whoa, how in the world do you do that? Me and my friends at the time, we were in a after school kind of rock band type thing, a little program that the school had, and we participated in it, and we all liked the song Welcome to Paradise by Green Day. And, there's that really cool part where there's that little bass, kind of bass bridge kind of part. And I love that part. I thought it was awesome. And I still think it's awesome to this day. I mean, it's one of my favorite bass lines. So I picked it up, we all learned the song, and, we finally played it, in front of the parents and teachers. And, it was a great time, and it was a perfect start, to bass playing. So then I want to learn scales. So then I asked my dad to teach me the C major scale. So he, taught me like the positions and all that. And then eventually I began to practice it all around the fretboard. Major scales everywhere. And to this day, I think it's still a great exercise to warm up, like I'll go through, the major scales before I'll go on stage, It's just a great exercise to get the fingers moving. I was wondering, like, how do these metal bass players gallop so fast, like the... So I've always been baffled by that. I'm like, how in the world do they do that? What I did is I slowly began to kind of just practice the kind of exercise really slow, just kind of, with the two fingers, just a little bit every day. And I eventually got it down, to where I could do it pretty fast, And I remember I tried having a teacher, but I don't know, I realized it wasn't really much for me. I kind of preferred to teach myself certain things and then asked for help when I wanted it. Whenever my dad was around, I'd ask him for some pointers on certain things. I remember I tried learning anesthesia, pulling teeth. And I asked my dad to kind of help me out with that since he knew it. But and then as I kind of got into songwriting more, I remember at 10 years old, I came up with a bass intro for Ghost Rider. And still, really fun part to play live to this day. But yeah, I remember just that being like the first official auto part I came up with. And as I started kind of writing more, I came up with the galloping part for Rising Machines, which is one of my favorite auto songs to play live, along with Skyscraper and Trip, which I wrote a little later on. But Rising Machines was like the second first kind of part I wrote. And the galloping part specifically is a lot of fun to play. A couple of my other favorite auto parts, Skyscraper and Trip. I'll start off with Trip since it's in the same tuning, but that little bass outro is just a lot of fun to play. It goes like this. Skyscraper part, which is in rough beat. That song's such a groover. It's always just one of those jams that just gets everyone just headbanging. That main riff for Cosmos. And that little bridge for My Pain. Just pure heaviness. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for my band Otto's new album, Life is a Game. And be sure, if you like heavier music, hardcore music, to check out Feed the Beast, my other band, Feed the Beast, which is right up that alley. So, if you like heavier music as well, check out Feed the Beast, man, and stay tuned for Otto. So, thank you for watching.